Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Pumpkin Picks back with another video, and let's get right to this. Barcelona tied 3-3 against Inter, and wow, this game was absolutely insane. I had said it from the very beginning. I believe it was my first or second video. I said Inter Milan are the nightmare matchup for Barcelona. Inter Milan, I think 9 out of 10 times they would beat Barcelona, but Inter Milan are going through the worst time of the season, and yet they tied. So what does this tell you? First of all, Lamine Yamal. Oh my gosh, this dude has to be the greatest 17-year-old player that we've ever seen. And I'm talking about Messi. Maybe I obviously I'm not old enough to where I have seen Pele, but dude, like that's really. I think Pele won his first World Cup at age 16. And Lamine Yamal won his first Euros at 16. So say what we want. I think a Euro in 2025 or 2024 compared to a World Cup in 1958, I think it is, like that's comparable. 1956 or 4, like that's really the only player you can compare him to. Pele, the greatest player ever. But other than that, like, we have not seen a player do what this kid is doing in this day and age and this young. Like, him doing this at 17, he in this game I was just like, wow. I think the closest thing and the closest game that we've seen to this level is, I think, PSG versus Bayern Munich, when Neymar and Mbappe played against I believe it was Hansi Felix Bayern Munich. Yeah. And Neymar and Mbappe had that masterclass performance, specifically Neymar, where he was just skilling people left and right, and it was during the COVID time, so there was no crowd and you could hear everything. But dude, this game was insane. This game was one of the games that we will remember 10 years from now, and just think, wow, like, this is where I feel like it's even funny to say that Lamine Yamal put himself on the map when he already won the Euros, and he already did what he did in the Euro semifinals against France. So let's get right to this, dude. The anatomy of this goal. Okay, first of all, and I don't want to get copyrighted, but fuck. So he takes this dude on, and see, at this point, you don't really know what he's gonna do, because Lamine Yamal has a tradition of fake shooting, and the thing is that the defender put himself too square. Like he gave Lamine Yamal the opportunity to go right and go left. So I would say, I think this is actually Mickey Tyran, who isn't even, he's 36 or something, one of the oldest players on the pitch, and he isn't even a defender. So I would say the error came from him, because after he loses with how bad he lost his man, everyone kind of had to get out of place. And then boom, he just cuts right in. And this is kind of Lamine Yamal has a very good shot from this angle. He freaking does something with his feet that he could just curve the ball very well. I've seen him do it too many times. Shoots, boom. That ball's already going in. Like, this is greatness. Lamine, this is a freaking 17-year-old, and it's horrible. It's horrible for especially Mbappe. Like, Mbappe's 10 years older than this dude, and he's closer. He's arguably gonna match what Mbappe has already done by the age of 19. Mbappe won, or 18, and when Mbappe won the World Cup at 19, this dude is gonna win the World Cup most likely, with the way Spain is set up, at 18. So this generation is just insane. But other than that, what does this game tell us about the next leg? First of all, I think it's not really the greatest thing to think that Inter only scored 2 out of the 3 goals with a corner, because now they're gonna be aware of that. They're gonna be aware of how good they are in the corner, and that's most likely not gonna be their next game. I don't see Barcelona making mistakes in the corner again, but I think Inter Milan had them in the counter. Like, there was chances there, and there was just and the thing is that also Lautaro Martinez got injured, and you know how important he is with this Inter system. My prediction of this next match is that I said Inter Milan was gonna win. I have to say Barcelona are gonna win. You know, they've proved it too many times. They haven't lost a cup. Me going with Inter would just be really hating, and I'm not trying to. I'm trying to give a good prediction. But yeah, Barcelona versus Inter Milan. This game was a game to remember, and I really thought that the winner of this tie would go on to win the Champions League. I just can't see Arsenal versus PSG winning, so we'll see. I'm definitely taking off for the second leg. I am definitely taking off work. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking off work for the second leg because I'm trying to see that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vid. Let's basically Barcelona treble. They're I would say they're 90%, or they're 85% there. With this next game that's gonna happen, they're gonna be 90. Inter could very much win. Like, they're playing at home in the San Siro, and I need to check Barcelona's record in the San Siro, because I don't think it's that good, and that's against both Milan and Inter. So yep. Anyways, guys, like the vid, comment, tell me what you think. I literally get 1 or 2 views in my freaking videos every single time I post, so I'm just like, why do I even post? I should just post a short, but one step at a time. So, see you guys in the next vid.